Okay, this magnificent edifice behind us was commissioned by the English Theosophical Society, and they approached Sir Edward Lutyens to build it for them. Sadly, they ran out of funds, but the plan was there, so eventually it was built. And in 1925, it became the headquarters of the British Medical Association. And these guys, they look after all of our professional doctors. It's a magnificent building, but what I really love about it is on the way in, there is a beautiful wrought iron gate, and this is actually a memorial gate for the 575 doctors who lost their lives in World War I serving their country. And also, once you go through those gates, there's a beautiful fountain with various statues around it, and this is a memorial as well to the doctors who lost their lives in the Second World War. But of course, you know, doctors, they've been putting their lives on the line every day. I mean, we've just gone through the pandemic, and so countless doctors died there. And actually, in 2005, on the 7/7 tragedy, some very wicked people, of course, they set off bombs on the underground. And because these bombs were set off, there was a number 30 bus, and he was put on diversion, and he was travelling up Tavistock Square. One of the bombers was on the bus, and I think that he intended to go into a tube station, because of course in the tube the explosion has got nowhere to go and will do greater damage, but because he was on diversion he couldn't do this, so he detonated his bomb just outside the British Medical Association, and the place of course was full of medics. Instead of running away from the blast, they ran to the blast, and they were helping people there to recover, and consequently what could have been a lot worse, they did their very best, and they helped alleviate the suffering of those who were caught in the blast. The driver was a bit of a hero as well. He took a day off work, and then he went back the next day, and he was saying, look, we're not going to let these people win. Good has got to prevail over evil. So there we have the British Medical Association, and my good friend Christian is going to take some lovely pictures of the gate and the courtyard for you in a moment. Thank you very much. Okay, so behind me we have the memorial gate to remember the 570 plus doctors who were killed in the First World War. And above the gate there's a lovely phrase, memory and praise. In fact, at one point it was refurbished, and the people here put memory and peace. They preferred memory and peace, but the original was memory and praise, so that's what we have there. And of course behind we have the lovely fountain there to commemorate those who died in the Second World War. And the statues, they represent sacrifice, cure, prevention, and aspiration. So there we go.